All right, welcome to another episode of Junkyard Interviews. I am your host, Jack Kiesling, and with me tonight is Thomas. Thomas is the front man of the up-and-coming metal act, Glass Helix. Thomas, why don't you tell us about yourself?
Yeah, as you know, my name's Thomas. I'm with the band Glass Helix. I write the lyrics and I sing for them. We've been together for about a little over a year. We've been pretty busy so far. Um, I'm originally from Germany. I'm about 40 years old now, so I'm not getting any younger. So getting into a band was definitely one of my things to do now, to kind of get the ball going on my life.
That's interesting. Okay, so wait, hold on. So you're almost 40, you're from Germany, and a year ago you're just like, you know what? I've always wanted to be in a band. So what, you just grab random people from the street? Like how did Glass Helix come to be?
Well, yeah, actually, the band started early 2019. That's when I met Matthew King. He's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's interesting looking at your band's lineup. You have two Toms and two Matts.
Correct. Yeah, there's two Toms and two Matts. The other Tom's the bass player, and the other Matt's the drummer. So it's kind of funny.
How did you meet all of these guys? How did you bring the band together?
Um, Mostly ads, really. I found Matthew King originally back into 2019 through Craigslist, and he had an ad out. He had linked some of his music that didn't have any lyrics or any kind of singing to it, and that's how I got to meet him. I ended up sending him a video of me kind of doing a cover song, and he was into it, and he had me write some lyrics to those songs that he had posted. And funny thing is I was trying to meet the guy forever, but he keeps blowing me off. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he decides, just come over to my house and we'll record this song. I was like, I never met you ever, and you were just gonna have like this recording session. But we did it, and we ended up really liking what we were doing. So we thought of the name Glass Helix, looked for other people, and kind of did the same thing. We put a Craigslist ad out, and we found Matthew Olson, who's an amazing drummer, by the way. And later on, we found Tom Davis, our current bassist. He's also an awesome guy, and he's been in the local rock and metal scene for quite some time. So he's got some connections for us and things like that.
Absolutely. Man,
Mhm.
that's cool, man. I never would have thought, like, I mean, obviously I've never tried to put a band together, but I never would have thought like Craigslist ads. Like that's a big.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Not what you would expect, right? You expect some, oh yeah, I met him here at this concert and we really hit it off, and then decided to talk about maybe starting a band or something. But no, it's just really us, taking a step outside our boxes and reaching out to other people kind of
Yeah.
randomly.
I think a lot of times people think about creating art and it seems so unattainable just because you need all of those other pieces. But man, you found your pieces on Craigslist. Like that's awesome.
Right. And I mean, theoretically speaking, you don't even need other people too. I mean, there's great people like Trent Reznor. Like that guy pretty much writes all his own material and just hires other musicians to play his stuff.
Yeah.
But anything, the point is, anything is possible if you put your mind to it. Where your mind goes, your body will follow.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Mhm.
man, awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so this is wacky. So a little over a year that Glass Helix has existed, you've already put out a really solid album, and then you just dropped a single. You dropped Control this
Yeah,
week, right? And then
yeah,
that was right after dropping Explode. So,
correct.
man, that's a lot, a full album, and you're already dropping new singles. You've got music videos for some of your tracks. Like, that's a lot of stuff to produce in a year, especially for a new band. So, walk us through what that process looks like on a daily. Like, how much time do you guys spend together, and how did you generate that much art that fast?
Well, it's we work remotely, and we work really well remotely. We send each other tracks, and then I get time to sit down with it and kind of write lyrics. And same with all the other guys. They get the track for a couple of days, get to think about what they want to add to it. So we kind of figure it out amongst ourselves by sending tracks back and forth. It's a lot faster, And I think that's what's kind of given us the edge in that department. We've been releasing just about a song every month. We have 2 EPs of 6 songs, so altogether about 16 songs now. So, and we have only been a band for a little over a year.
And one of your music videos for Fragile Existence has over 12,000 plays on YouTube, which, you know, for a brand new act is incredible. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
how does that feel to see those numbers? And the comments on it are amazing too.
It's a great feeling, man. You know, it kind of makes you feel like people are really behind your music and behind your art, behind what you have to say, and kind of gives you purpose in life. You know, other than just, you know, you work in a job and you have your family and stuff. You know, but aside that, it's a really great honoring thing to have people behind you like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now you are a family man. You've got kids and you've got a day job. How does that fit in with the rock star lifestyle?
I don't have a rock star lifestyle. No, I'm a dad, you know, and I have a day job still. I hope maybe one day I can get to break away from that and kind of make music my career. I mean, that's essentially the goal here. I'm not much for attention and nothing, but I want to be successful in what I do.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So okay, so what do your kids think of, you know, seeing dad on music videos and on stage, you know, wailing metal tracks?
Yeah, it's kind of a crazy experience, really. At first they were pretty confused, you know, and I had to explain to them, yeah, that's me doing my thing, my music thing, you know. So, but they gotten pretty used to it, and my 4-year-old now, he when he hears my songs, he goes, that's daddy, you know. So, so that's a real heartwarming thing, you
Oh
know.
yeah, that's got to be killer. And you
Yeah,
know, so in addition to the music videos, you've got some success rolling as well. Explode, which is the track you released just a couple of weeks back, right?
yeah,
Already has over 4,500 plays on Spotify, so it's cruising. And I mean, again, Spotify's a tough platform to get exposure on, but
yeah.
so
It's
walk us through that. How does the Spotify success start working to your advantage?
it's just, you know, promotion. Try to get the word out there and try to get people to see, you know, what's this about.
Yeah, and you collaborated with another band on Explode, right?
Yeah, yeah, that was Fall from Silence, another great, awesome local band out of Colorado Springs. We actually played a show with them. So I got to know Sean. He's really awesome. He got to liking our music, so we got to talking and decided, you know, like, yeah, let's try this out, you know. So Matt gave me a track that he worked on, and I thought, hey, you know, this might be the perfect opportunity to get Sean in on this track, you know. So I ended up writing some lyrics and sent it over to Sean, and he was on board. You know, he really liked what I was doing, and then we just had him come in and re-record some of the things that I had recorded, but in his way.
How does COVID and everything else that's going on in the world right now affect your writing process for your next songs?
It's it's basically choosing my topic for me. You know, I mean, we're going through COVID, we're going through, you know, political stuff right now, which Control is very much about that. It's about media and politics and how it's affecting us psychologically, and how it kind of feels at times like they're just trying to control us. The whole COVID thing too, like Waiting to Die, that song is about what we're going through as a band. You know, we're not really doing much. We lost our ability to take the stage, which is a big thing for us. So it kind of just feels like we're waiting to die, um, and we haven't even started, basically. You know.
Right. The name Glass Helix, right? So you came up with that when you sat down to record the first track. Where did that name come from? I love the meaning behind it. How did you come up with that?
You know, glass is fragile, and then the helix is a representation of life. So
Right.
put those two together, and you have our song "Fragile Existence." Basically, you
Yeah.
know, that all ties into that general theme of, you know, realize that you don't have forever. So get off your ass and do it.
Ah, ah, you're an inspiring guy, man. This is awesome. This is awesome. Okay, so um, anything else you want to throw out there for the viewers? Anything you want them to know?
Absolutely, man. Glass Helix is out there. I invite you all to come check us out. We have music on Spotify, all kinds of streaming services. You can buy our music on iTunes. I also invite you to come check out our YouTube channel. We have 8 videos so far, and we're actually working on releasing a new one. Make sure you like us, subscribe. Also find us on social media. We have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Follow us on there, stay up with all the latest news. You know, who knows what's going to happen. You never know. There might be a new song next week, or maybe another video, or some random news about me eating some hot chip.
That's awesome. Well, Thomas, thank you so much for sitting down on Junkyard Interviews, and we will see you back in 2 weeks with the whole band.
Yes, let's set it up. I'll get the guys on board, and we'll set up a day, and we'll get it going.
Love it.
Awesome.
Love it. Awesome.